What's up, everybody? Good day and greetings from a beautiful, actually quite chilly Tokyo. It's actually very chilly today. Suddenly, it's cold. Suddenly, it's cold. Until yesterday, it was warm. And today, it's approximately 8 degrees at the moment. It should warm up a little bit more, but right now, it's 8 degrees. So, anyway, today, I thought I'd take a bike ride with you guys. I am here at the bike rental place. Actually, I should say bike share, and I've just rented this one right here. F9342. This is my bicycle for the day, and we're gonna go to Hikarigaoka Park from here. It should be about like a maybe 25-minute bike ride from here. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Let's go together. All right, here we go. It really is a beautiful day, guys. Look at this. It's so nice. And by the way, car, this car sharing is available all throughout the city of Tokyo, and it's so convenient, which is why I don't use my own bike anymore. And it has like power as well. It's motorized, so you can go up hills really easily. And this is just kind of my neighborhood. Actually, in my neighborhood, there are at least 5 runner stations, and you can, as long as it's available, you can rent a bike and you can return it at any station, so it doesn't have to be the same station you rented at. So it's super convenient. All right, we're here on the main street. Let's go this way. Sorry guys, so I didn't put my camera on tight enough, so the camera was pointing down for a while there, but anyway, it's all okay now. Okay, let's head to Hikarigaoka Park. So where are we? We are actually in the Nakano Ward in Tokyo, Nakano-ku. Once again, it's my neighborhood, and just kind of riding around the residential area, going towards Hikarigaoka Park. Hikarigaoka is, if you're going by train, you would take the Toei line, the Oedo line, the Oedo line. That's what you would be taking. And Hikarigaoka is the last station on the line. Actually, if you're going to the Harry Potter tour, it's on the same line. It's actually not too far from there. So this is my neighborhood. This is actually the street that I used to walk Justin on. Does this look familiar to you guys? On the left is a 7-Eleven. This used to be a parking lot. So this 7-Eleven opened during the pandemic. Let's turn here. Every time I walk along this street, it just reminds me of my doggy. He used to like to poop on this street. This was his like poop area. And Satoshi and I, we've been living here for 20 years now. Actually 21 years. A very long time. I moved around a lot when I was younger, before I met Satoshi, and I think this is the longest I had stayed in one place, and I think I am most likely going to die here. This is my home. This is my home, and I feel, and I love living here. This is my home. So, we live in a neighborhood called Nogata, and this is on the Seibu Shinjuku line in the Nakano Ward. And right now we have entered the Nerima Ward. So I kind of live right at the border of Nakano and Nerima wards. It's mostly residential, as you can see here. There are like shops here and there, which is nice, and there's also some tiny little plots of land where you can see vegetable growing. In fact, Nerima Ward, where we are now, is famous for their daikon. Yeah, so if you look carefully, you will see plots of daikon being planted, which kind of makes it nice walking around this area. We're in the city of Tokyo, but you can see plots of land. Like, you see on my right side, that's all vegetables growing, daikon and some other veggies. More land on the left as well. I remember the first time we moved over to here, I was pleasantly surprised at all the vegetables growing all around, and I really enjoy that. You can kind of enjoy this. It's not country. This is definitely not country, but you know, you don't really see too many vegetables growing around in Shinjuku. So I much prefer living in a place like this. And actually, from our apartment, it's only, we can actually walk to Nerima, which is where we're headed to now. And we can actually walk to Nakano and Koenji as well. And it's only 15 minutes to Shinjuku by train. So it's a really good place. I like it. It's pleasant, it's peaceful. Look, you see more land on the right side. That's all vegetables growing. Yeah, I don't see many fruits. I do see a lot of persimmon trees in the neighborhood, especially at this time of the year. I'll point them out if I can find them, but usually you'll find them in private homes, the yards of private homes. Here in Japan, a lot of people own persimmon trees. And I'm so happy that it is a beautiful day today. It's been so long that I rode a bike, and I think it's been over a year since I've ridden on a bicycle. Can you guys believe it? It's true. One moment, across here. Yeah, and it's been over a year, and actually it could be maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. I just kind of like got into walking, and I just got used to it, and then I started to think, can I still ride a bike? I started getting a little bit scared that I might forget how to ride a bike, or I might start having a fear of riding a bike. And so I've been thinking about it for months now, thinking to myself, I really should get myself on a bike. And that's another reason why I wanted to ride a bike today. Plus it was a beautiful day, and it's finally autumn, and I haven't seen the autumn trees, the trees changing color yet. As you can see, just looking around my neighborhood, you know, the trees haven't changed color yet. It's all green. It was warm until yesterday, and suddenly it's cold. But hopefully, the park we're going, we will be able to see some leaves change color. I'm crossing my fingers that is the case. So, by the way, guys, usually you want to use the crosswalks when you're crossing a street. So don't follow my example. I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm very careful, but it might be easier if you just go over to the stoplight to cross the street. Some of you guys may be wondering, what are the rules of riding a bike in Japan? Well, they're very vague. First of all, you are supposed to ride in the street like I am right now. But for those of you that live here and own a bike, you probably know that the streets can be really, really narrow, like this one. This is a two-way street, so I'm basically where the car is driving. And right now I'm on the road because there are no cars behind me. I just listened with my ears, and I'm constantly aware of my surroundings. if I hear a truck coming from behind, I immediately ride on the sidewalk like this. And so that's allowed. Okay. So I'm gonna cross this street. We are actually in Nerima right now. This is Nerima area, and if you go to the right here, you will get to Nerima station. Sometimes we go there to go shopping at Seiyu, which is a supermarket, and it's quite reasonable, and they have a pretty huge selection, and so we like going there. If we buy too many things, we just take a bus. Most of the time we walk to here, to the supermarket. It's not too far, it's only about 20 minutes on foot. There, straight ahead is Nerima Station. And yeah, Nerima is pretty fun. I like this particular street because the sidewalks are very wide. It makes it so much easier to ride a bike. Do you guys ride bikes? I know my friends Lawrence and Michael, neither of them know how to ride a bicycle. Which kind of sucks because I think it would be fun to ride a bike with them in Tokyo. But yeah, they don't know how to ride a bicycle. It's funny that my sister also can't ride a bicycle. And I'm thinking to myself, when did I learn how to ride a bike? I'm pretty sure I learned how to when I was in Hawaii. And I did grow up with my sister. So how come I can ride a bike and she can't? That's a good question. I guess the fact that I ride bikes, well, now I'm trying to ride bikes all the time here in Japan. I mean, I did ride a bike much more than my sister. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I can ride a bike. Plus, I'm a lot more active than my sister, basically. So that's probably another reason why. Okay, these are the train tracks right above me, right here. If you take this train to the right, that's where Seiyu supermarket is. These barriers are to block cars from coming in. And if you are going to, I think I'm on the right street. Maybe I should have turned right. No, I think I'm okay. But anyway, if you are going to the Harry Potter, the Warner Brothers tour, it's actually in this area. Yes, it's only like maybe like a 10-minute walk from here. Isn't it surprising that that is located here? Okay, so yeah, just walk down this street and the Warner Brothers tour is on the left. I will point that out when we get there. There used to be an amusement park called Toshimaen, and that's where the Harry Potter thing is now. And the rest of it, they just made it into a public park. And I've only been there like once since the amusement park closed. I've never been to the Harry Potter place yet. But yeah, Toshimaen was open since I was a child. I have many memories about going to that place. It used to be one of my favorite amusement parks in Tokyo. There's also a movie theater complex on this street, and there's also a onsen complex with real onsen, real hot spring water. Yeah, we're almost there. And I do hope that you are enjoying this ride through suburban Tokyo. Okay, the movie theater is coming up on the left side. A little bit more. if you're wondering whether we come here or not, here it is. This is the movie theater complex. On my left side, this is United Cinema. This is the station, Toshimaen Station. This is where you would get off to go to the Harry Potter place. And then the Harry Potter tour will be coming up on your left real soon. I'm gonna stay on the street for now, the sidewalk. Oh, no, I'm gonna get off. The sidewalk's too narrow here. That's kind of how you judge, like, where you're gonna ride. Okay. Let's see. We're going downhill now, so I'm gonna be very careful. I don't wanna, like, speed up too much. Okay. Yeah. This is the onsen on the left. It's called Niwa no Yu. And on the left side here is the Harry Potter place. Let me show you very quickly. Here it is. I really want to check it out one of these days. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue this tour. So this is going downhill. Can you guys imagine trying to go up this hill and then going down is okay, but then one does have to come back, go back home, so you have to climb up this hill again. Walking is fine, and it's actually a pretty steep hill, which is why this is quite a challenge, riding a bike without motors, without the assist. And this bicycle has an assist, which is why it makes it so much easier. Of course, I don't get that exercise, that workout that I get with a regular bicycle. You do have to be careful going around these curves to watch for people and other bicycles. You do get used to it. You just really have to be aware. So I think riding a bicycle here in Tokyo, at least, unless you're at the park, of course, but in Tokyo, because there are so many people and there are cars, and there are not that many people here around this area, but there are people walking. There are other bicycles in front of you, riding on the same street as you, coming around the corner, and then there are cars and buses all on the same street, and then there are poles and buildings, and so you really have to be aware. And as long as you're aware, I think you're okay. Another thing, it's a lot easier if you just kind of stick to the left side of the street like you would be driving a car. It just makes it easier, I think. And I think it's a lot safer. And that's actually one of the rules of bike riding, but a lot of people don't follow those rules. So yeah, I'm just saying. This is mostly all residential, and when we get to the end of the street, we'll be turning left. Most of the things around here are supermarkets and secondhand stores. There's some cafes, there's restaurants. That's a school on the right side. A lot of restaurants, actually. A lot of eateries, small mom and pop eateries, which is typical of a Japanese neighborhood. And actually, we got Justin somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere. I don't think that place exists anymore, but yeah, that's where we picked up Justin. These are all shops on my left side. They look like they're closed today. But you see how there are many obstacles in front of you, so you just have to be careful. There are like poles and people, and you know, you have to stick to. You see how this bicycle is just on the wrong side of the street, so you just have to be careful and aware. Other than that, though, it's quite pleasant. I like riding bikes here in Tokyo, as long as it's not too hot. You see, the car, the same street as I'm riding my bicycle, so this is very typical of Tokyo. There are no bike lanes. Well, there are some. So there are some streets with bike lanes, some streets with no bike lanes. Okay, and then I know you're probably thinking you're on the wrong side of the street. It's okay because I'm going to be crossing the street right here, and I see no bikes coming towards me, and so I thought it would be safe because I know I'm going to cross the street here, which takes me back to the left side of the street. And then now I'm just gonna ride down this street, straight down all the way, and then we will be at the park. And at the park there is a shopping mall. It's a pretty big mall. Oh, this is a supermarket on the left side called Samito, and we have one in our neighborhood as well. It's a good supermarket. That's where we shop mostly for our groceries. Then it's gonna start becoming greener. Oh, look at that! I see some of the leaves have changed color. Can you guys see it? By the way, this park that we're going to, Hikarigaoka Park, is Tamara and Esther's favorite park in Tokyo. They always go there on every single trip to Japan. That's amazing, because it's not like a major park or anything, it's just a residential park, but it's a nice one. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Look at the leaves, guys. The leaves have started to change color, which means that the park should be beautiful. It's not peak yet, but you know, this year it's going to be late. They said the peak leaf changing is December for Tokyo. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, this makes me so happy. I promise we're almost there. I hope you guys are enjoying this bike ride through Tokyo. Now we are in Hikarigaoka, mostly a residential area, but with a big mall. There's a pretty big mall. And yeah, if you guys want to see a slice of local life, I do recommend taking the train to Hikarigaoka Station. It's pretty easy to get to from Ikebukuro, for example. And yeah, check it out. I mean, check it out along with the park. There's a mall, there's a food court there. There are 2 supermarkets. There's a gigantic Daiso store. It's pretty huge and a lot less crowded than the ones in town. So much more pleasant, and it has everything you will find at any Daiso in town, and even more so. Lots of restaurants. Hikarigaoka is known for danchi. I don't know how I would translate that to, but like they're like apartment complexes. I don't know what you call it in English. Like not settlements. I don't know. Like it's just a whole group of buildings, and they're numbered. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. I'm not sure. I've never lived in one. They are less expensive than condominiums or like places where we live. You see, like I don't know, but can you see that building on my right side to the front? Like that's a danchi, and you will see like similar buildings next to it, around it. So Hikarigaoka's kind of famous for that. But this area, I think they planned it well. You know, they built a gigantic park, more than just one park. Lots of greenery and, you know, all the shopping that I told you about. And it's all built around Hikarigaoka Station. So It's very, very convenient. So we are already in the Hikarigaoka residential area. The typical danchi that you can see on the right side. It's such a beautiful day. I'm so happy that I came out today to ride my bike. Should I turn in here? Maybe I should turn in here. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this corridor of yellow trees. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, people, to be sharing this with you. This is why I love autumn. Look at this. And this is why I like coming to the suburbs of Tokyo. A lot less crowded. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. Welcome, guys. And this is not even the main park yet. It's just one of the pathways around the residential area. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming along with me. Thank you guys for watching all the way until the end. I hope this made it worth it. Definitely made it worth it for me. And you know, I'm just gonna return my bike here. There are 3 places where I can park my bike, I believe. You can check with your app, and I believe even foreigners can use it. You just have to make sure your credit card's in it, and it's they do have a Japanese app as well. I will try to look for information in English, and I'll put a link in the description if I find information in English for you. And then I'm just gonna take the train back, I think. Oh, this is nice. And here we are. Time to park my bike. Alright, and that is the end of this bike ride. We have arrived, guys. We have arrived at Hikarigaoka Park. Actually, it's a little bit away from here, maybe like a 15-minute walk from here, the main area of the park. But the trees here are really beautiful. Those are ginkgo trees, and the park itself should be really nice as well. But I'm going to end this video here because I think this was a pretty long video, and the next video is going to be of Hikarigaoka Park, so stay tuned for that. Hikarigaoka Park, I think I can say that. Hikarigaoka. My mouth is not moving because it was pretty cold. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.